I need more life experience. Now, what I mean by that is, actually, no, I'll give you an example. Okay, so let's say that there was a party going on at around 10 p.m., right? And for me to get sufficient enough sleep, I would have to go to sleep around 10 p.m. Honestly, now, only since I'm 15, I would go to the party. Now, this won't go on forever. Obviously, just because I'm 15, I will be doing this stuff. But as I get older, I won't be I will be implementing more of my discipline into these types of things. But just because I'm still kind of young, I'll start to sacrifice what's better for me for life experience. And honestly, if you really think about it, right now my kind of business or job is YouTube, right? And me going out, now here, let me change it a little bit. For me to do YouTube, I obviously would like to like add like pictures or videos of me doing stuff or me doing what I'm talking about in the video, so it makes it more entertaining. So fucking retention span and all that. But for me to be able to do that, I need to be going out. Like, let's say I'm talking about a party about degeneration. Don't do that. Don't do this. I need a video about me doing that thing. That's where me going to a party at the 10 p.m. and all I have to do is just take one, two, three, four, five videos, and then boom, that's a video right there. I just made like little clips for my next video. Another reason I'll be prioritizing life experience is because honestly, with life experience, you gain knowledge, advice, and wisdom, right? And I don't have much advice to tell you since I'm only 15. I haven't done certain things and I have done certain things. And with the certain things I have done, I will be giving you advice on those things, telling you, oh yeah, you should do this. Oh yeah, you shouldn't do this. But with the things that I haven't done, I can't really give you advice on that, right? I can't give you advice on certain things if I haven't gone through those things myself. Now, this doesn't mean I'm gonna go out and look for a fight to give you guys advice on how to fight and how to win a fight or whatnot. Well, if it happens, it happens, but nah. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say is for me to give you advice and my opinion on certain things, I need to live through those certain things as well to be able to give you advice on those things. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean that I'm gonna be living like a degenerate. I'm going to sleep like at 2 a.m. and waking up at 7 just for school immediately. No, 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 no. I'm just saying that I'm going to be more open to talking to more people, adventuring new places, and at the end of the day, doing something that's worth storytelling. I'm not sure if you heard the phrase dad lore, but it's kind of like a joke going around on the internet about how you know very little about your dad and his teenage years and how he used to do like very cool things with his friends, do this, do that, and now he's kind of just like this chill guy, and that he always has some kind of crazy story to tell, like he jumped off of this one bridge with his friends into like a lake, or that he got arrested this one time, that like things you didn't really know about him, but just one day at the dinner table, he just starts the conversation. Now, I'm not trying to say that I want dad lore to tell my children. I'd use it more for my audience, to tell stories in my YouTube videos, as well as obviously have more advice for you. And I suggest you do the same. If you're in your teenage years and you don't have much dad lore, I suggest you get some. Climb a few fences, run from the cops, have fun, and make memories. Okay, okay. Maybe not the cops part, but at least once per week, go and do something that you wouldn't normally do. Go out with your friends to a restaurant, dress up very nicely, tip the waiter well. Do something that you wouldn't normally do. Go on an adventure. There are literally some places in your own neighborhood that you haven't even explored yet. There's definitely some alleyways or some passages that you haven't gone through yet. I think of it in a way as like, when like a new season comes out, like if you've ever played video games, you know how when like a new season comes out, the map like where you would land at is it's all gray, right? It's because you haven't explored that part of the map yet. But once you like land there or explore there, it actually like turned into like a color, like you've like discovered that new place, right? And that's what I think about when I think of like my city or a city, right? It would all just be gray until I explore those parts of the city or that I know of, like those alleyways or those street corners that I go in there. Now, like that part of the city for me is now like colored in. And honestly, I kind of find it crazy how like we're living in our own city, but we haven't even explored every single part of it. Like, you haven't explored every single part of your city. You think you would know it at the back of your hand, but you don't. You could be living there for years and you still wouldn't even know that one street corner, that one store, that one alleyway, right? Like, you still have some parts of the map that are gray, right? They're not sheeted in yet. You haven't explored those parts yet. Go explore them. Have fun and prioritize life experience when you're young. Because trust me, well, don't trust me because I'm not old yet, but from what I've heard, old people would really want their younger selves to be more out there, go out and do more things. Because when I highly, like, you know, I highly, like I bet almost 199% you would regret what you're doing now. You would regret just wasting your time on your video games. You would regret those little times that you're just scrolling on your phone through TikTok. You would regret all that time you spent. Just just do it for your older self. Go out, have fun, explore new places, go and enjoy life, and prioritize life experience when you're young. Because looking back at it, I personally don't want to be looking back on my teenage years regretting not going to that one party, not going to not exploring that one place with my friends. Yet with all this, I'll still be doing my very best to be the best version of myself, as should you. Work harder, not smarter.